What's going on, everybody? It's Trios. Welcome back to The Theory. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for checking out the video today. We have a new series today. I'm very excited to start this off, kick this off. Something the SC family cooked up. Everyone had a part in it. This is my first time in it. Scorched Earth has been doing this for a minute, and what it is, it's called War Games. Is what we call it, and pretty much we split the team of 40 into 4 teams of 10, like you see here. These are the teams we've got set up. We've got the Slobber Knockers. We've got Ramstein as the captain, Death Star, Astrotrain, Justin, Mooncake, Snarl, O-Dog, Bodie, Wilson, and Omega Doom. Then we got the Goon Squad. Captain is 2-Bit, good friend of mine. DFS Style, Josh Lang, Ape Face, Scott Hall, Purple Claw, Drunken Temple, Starscream, Weiwei, and Dragon Reborn. Then we got the third team, Sticks and Stones, led by the Captain Get Sticks. We got Chemicals, Sound Blaster, DF, Dragon Family. Everybody knows him. Funny guy. Ubergun, another good friend. Iglek Krika? I can't pronounce it. I'm just gonna call you Iggy, bro. Then we got No Name, Alpha Omega, Frankie, and good old Trax. And then we've got my team. I didn't name this team, but whatever. I guess we're COVID's cure. And our captain is Unicron G1, Venetian, Dr. Z, K66, DLB, Marley's dad, me, of course, Punisher, Voltron, TFS, and Poppy Blez. Good old Poppy. So anyways, changed up the base a little bit today. Going time trap. Everybody was telling me to change it because it was trash, and it was. So basically, I'm gonna go show a couple replays, 5 replays today of the War Games, and this is how it really goes. War Games is really just a way for us to boost morale and to keep our offense tight, give us another motivating factor to do well in war. Because at the end of the 4 weeks, we do it every Wednesday for 4 weeks. It's a 4-week round or 4-week event thing we do. And I would highly recommend that y'all's team do this just to keep that morale up, keep your skills heightened, and give it an extra layer of competitive, nature and fun. And you can set up rewards for your whoever wins, first, second, whatever, or just first. Right now, we're really playing for bragging rights, but I do have some loot codes that I will be giving to the winning 10 players, winning team. Yeah, so we have some of that. So we do have some prizes. Like I said, you guys can set up your own prizes. We probably will figure something else out. But right now, we're just playing for bragging rights, and it's really just to boost morale. And like I said, I highly recommend that y'all do this for your teams. But anyway, let's get into the replays. First replay we got today is none other than our commander, Ramstein. I'm going to show you his B1 attack. And basically, this little series will really show off Scorched Earth, the main team for the Decepticon, one of the main teams. Sorry, I apologize. But anyways, just a good way to show off other players, other bots, other strategies. Because I can only do so much. So luckily, I'm in Scorched Earth, where I'm surrounded by a cornucopia of just crazy players. So there should be no problem and no, lack of awesome material to use to show you guys. So I hope you enjoy it, learn something a little bit, and we get to, showcase a little bit more players here and there. And I will touch with everyone. Every video I do every week will have different, different guys, different, players showing their replays and stuff. This is Ram, though. His stuff is pretty much disgusting. He's got the Lugnut, NP, Razor Claw, got the Soundwave Minion Army with Nom, Motormaster BWM combo, and Run Amok. He's also got that Squad Core, you can tell, because all his specials are shielded. So what he does is he just throws in Razor Claw, shields it. You don't see a combiner on his team. Now you got to pay attention. A lot of stuff's going on. You got Lugnut over there doing his thing, just destroying. It's activating Motormaster. Quintus is in effect, going crazy. I do believe he has Vector on his Lugnut too. So the combiner goes down, and they just rip through this base one. It doesn't even matter. Like he just melts this. And we all know Ram's a very strong player, and he's doing this Beast War Megatron, just like smash, smash, smash. Doesn't matter. Yeah, Vector on Lugnut. Run Amok's really cool for negating stun. He's got combat bots out the wazoo. And this guy's base was just, you know, I'm sorry. Oh, well, he did defeat that. Obviously, I did check that on my phone and it did work, so I do apologize about that. Sad music. Sorry, Ram. You know, I try to skim through all of these replays and stuff that I want to show beforehand just to make sure they're good. And then all of a sudden they're not. It's pretty frustrating, but whatever. Anyways, great team from Ram. Just melt that base instantly. Second one, hopefully, will work. All I can do is cross my fingers at this point. Haha. Woo! Yeah, fun time. Whatever, y'all get the idea. He didn't lose. Ram didn't lose. He didn't even need a combiner. No one even died. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Razor Claw died. But I like the shield on Razor Claw. It's really cool. You can bust in, shield him. You can do that with Dive Bomb. You can do that with Lugnut DS. You can do that with Megatron to rush. Nemesis Prime can also, we recently found out, can shield Felbat's tower. So Nemesis Prime, definitely very good still. Yeah, we'll just see what Gitsticks, the other captain, has up his sleeve. And for show. I'm really excited to start this new series. Something different, something new. Nothing too crazy. I'm sure every once in a while there we'll definitely hit a good hard war. Alright, so he starts off with Dive Bomb Vector. Looks like he's going for a DB sack. Classic stuff nowadays, since they buffed Windblade and Dive Bomb. Just going to go in there, pop the outpost, pop Combiner Outpost. Got Vector, doesn't matter, and then he'll drop the rest of the team down here and get it going. So he's got Galv, Meg, Moto, Black Arachnia, Cuddy Smoke, Lugnut, Astral Train, and he brought Predaking, which he's about to rip out because there's a slash down there and we ain't messing with that. He's got Defensor, he's a Star Saber, and there's Gnaw, of course. Just getting in there with Predaking. I don't really use Predaking because his range, he can't get up to the top of the base easily. He can do a lot of damage, yes, don't get me wrong. Like, the Fire Spread AoE up here, yeah, sure, cool. It's just for me, I gotta have mobility and utility, and that EMP with Menasor is just, you know, primo. It's nutty like a cutty, and we all know that. That's how I roll. And we'll see how Overlord does when he comes. I'm still really excited about him. I'm probably gonna main him for sure. Like 1.2 million spark ready. So he's busting through, killing everything. Does a Moto Blast and just melts that Combiner in one hit. No big deal. He's got Quintus going for him. And you'll start to notice a trend with some of these top players, what they use on their bots, certain Prime cores. He's got Primac. You know, of course, he's got the Vector. He's got a Vector bot. A lot of people use Vector in war teams. So he's just going to go in there. He's still got a lot of stuff up here, dropping smoke, you know, doing what's right. You don't want to risk too much because these missile launchers are crazy now. So you got to be very careful. In conjunction with the laser beams and everything else, they can really do a lot of damage really fast. It's just minions everywhere. Everyone loves minions. Black Arachnia is going crazy. He's got Galvatron. I like Galvatron a lot. Motormaster seems to be a theme in everyone's team now. He's just going to eat this base real quick. There we have it, a victory. The replay was correct, so, you know. 1 out of 2 ain't bad so far, you know. Awesome job, Gitsticks. Very good attack. Very interesting stuff. If people haven't seen a Dive Bomb sack like that, that's a perfect example of how you can just get in there, pop everything, and then Vector brings it back. You can do that with Ramjet. You can do that with D. Like I said, you can do that with a number of bots. You can even use it on defense for like Black Arachnia or like something that's going to die fast. You can... Look, it's back. Back to do more damage, and usually comes back at full health when it gets pummeled like that very quickly. Alright, so I am B3 today. I'll show you my B3. Hopefully it's correct. I did bring Combiner, because I don't mess around when it comes to this kind of stuff. But we did bring Menasor in my war team. I subbed out Galvatron for Motormaster right now. I'm working on Motormaster. I would recommend, my Commander Ram did recommend, and everyone else, pump up your Beast War Megatrons as much as possible. Run Amok's really good. Motormaster, of course, like I just said, very good bots to work on right now. And, you know, hey, it's all good. Let's get in there like swimwear and make something happen. So this is me. I decided to do B3 for no reason at all other than whatever. It was kind of random when I chose what bases I was going to show. Like I said, I will always have a replay in these videos. I will always have at least one replay of mine because I'm cool like that. So I start off with mix. We're doing our standard. Start off with mix, take out what we can, clumps of missile launchers, mortars, whatever. I usually get in one good shot and then drop the team on the corresponding side. Drop minions to pop, hack shock towers, and then we drop Cuddy right on cue, right on these choke points. And you'll see other players do this as we go. Where to exactly throw down your smoke and time it right, because now this whole bottom part inside is clear, and I haven't even popped Combiner yet. All I gotta do is send up Lugnut right on cue, pop the rest, and then we can send out Menasor, and pretty much we're fine. And then when we come back to, we can drop smoke where Lug is, and then just continue to send up Octone and Tantrum to, you know, take everything else out. So we got Menasor up here hitting this autocannon, trying to reflect as much. Reflect is really good right now because you hit back all this damage on these missile launchers, and you can see that it pretty much almost killed them. And I think Tantrum's a really good follow-up afterwards because it can finish off the missile launchers without having to use too much AP. So we drop smoke like we said over here, bring in Tantrum, and they're going to shoot Tantrum and probably die. Not worried about the Combiner. Everybody's still pretty good, pretty healthy. I've got all the 5-star combat bots on this team. I'm not messing around. So you can see, as you can see, Tantrum does reflect back the damage, and those missile launchers are gone. So it's a nice, good 1-2 punch if you don't take everything out with you know, Lugnut or DS or whatever you're using. Let me drop some heals with Octone. You guys see me do that in the raids all the time. I love Octone. We bring Octone. You gotta have a heal option. Under smoke, it's disgusting. It's overpowered, and you got I've got Alchemist on him too, so that's even better. He's gonna get all that health while dishing out health and AoE damage. I just think Octone is just, I think he's the best triple changer for sure. And especially since they made him a 5-star. I was shocked. The only time I was really shocked when they made 5 stars was Lugnut, of course. I was, what? Are you all crazy? And then they did Octone, and I was like, oh, it's over. So I put those two immediately on my team. Those are the guys. All right, B4, I believe, is 2-Bit. 2-Bit's a good friend of mine. I'm glad to be back on the team with him. One of my favorite Scorched people. Always a good dude to talk to. Let's see what he's rocking. And then we'll get into the last replay. Try to cover as much information as we can. But yeah, we're just fighting, you know, we're just trying to spice it up. These wars can get a little mundane here and there every once in a while. Not to like, you know, make light of a prime war or anything. It's all tough, but you know, add a little extra element of like, you know, just jazz it up, you know. We're trying to, well, not jazz, screw Autobot jazz. We're trying to spice it up. Trying to mix it up, mix master it up. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna use that. That's circa 2020 July Trios. We're mix mastering it up. No jazz here. We don't need any more jazz. Alright, so 2-Bit has this crazy minion team. Dinobot, Gnaw, he's got Soundwave, he's got a healer and smoke. So, and he brought Combiner. So you know he ain't messing around. I love 2-Bit's ideas. He really loves his minion team. So he's throwing out all this stuff. He's even got Vector on Reflector. That's so spicy. So he's popping Outpost. He hasn't dropped any smoke. He's really just relying on the minions to just soak everything up. So he sends out Bruticus. Not a lot of people use Bruticus in war, so this is interesting. I guess he just wanted to bring something, or I don't know if this is his main one. It's kind of low on health, so I guess he just brought it to bring something. Anyways, shoots out some EMP flare rockets, gets one on that mortar. Fighting the Combiner, fighting Optimus Maximus, pounding the ground. He's in the mosh pit right now, hardcore dancing. You know, he ain't having it. And it's finally going to fall. And we'll come back to the team easily. Another thing I want to mention in the Chaos is Dinobot, I believe, has Amalgamus on it. So when it busts out the... now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when it busts out the decoys, it gets a little health off of all that damage they do. Which is really smart if you think about it. I can dig it. And it is. He's in the predatory hunt mode. He loves Dinobot. Dinobot's cool. If you don't want to work, if you haven't worked on him, work on him. Dinobot 2. Everything's a little chaotic right now, spread out. Reflector doesn't know what to do. He's freaking out. So he finally drops smoke. He realized, oh, okay. I didn't get this far just to get wrecked. See some minions and Ravage over there taking stuff out. He doesn't have any Lugnut. He's completely dedicated to this minion team and keeping it alive. And I really like it. He's got MP to shield. I'll blowpipe on him. And then Reflector finally comes up, starts healing the team. Spread some more over here. And like you said, you see that yellow indicator on Dinobot? Yeah, he's getting healed for sure in that alt mode. What a smart combination. I really like that. If you didn't think of Amalgamous on Dinobot, oof. Here you go. We're all learning something. You know, I didn't know this until today. I haven't really been... My Dinobot's only level 50, 51, whatever. But anyway, that's 2-bit kicking butt. Getting those points for his team. The Goon Squad. Gotta love that. I'm a huge fan of minion teams too. So shout out to you, bro. We've always been Soundwave buddies. I'm glad you got that 5-star Nah finally. Now, like I said, you guys can do this with your teams. Scorched Moon is starting to do it too. We'll probably get more Scorched family members and affiliates to start doing it. You know, if they want, just for fun. It's not like you're gonna lose anything. It's something cool to keep the team together and communicating, and you know, an extra element of just funsies. All right, so Unicron's replays. The other my captain wasn't really hanging in there, so I went ahead and picked DLB because I owe him a replay, and he's my bro. So we're just gonna. I'll get you next vid, Unicron. I tried to keep a theme of the captains for the first one, but it's okay, whatever. We'll get to everybody, I'm sure, at some point. But if you were in this video, you're not going to be in the next video, so it's going to be a while before you see yourself again. So enjoy it. And if you don't like the replay I chose, too bad! Woo! I'm in control! You all are in control, I am. Alright, so let's see how DLB has his team set up, what he's got going on. Like I said, everyone brings some stuff to the table. We're going to see some new combinations here and there. It's not going to be all the same stuff. So already off the bat, I'm seeing a Swindle, a Hook, and Black Arachnia. That's different than what I've seen. He's even got Megatron. I guess he was thinking maybe Rush or something, or he's just got a really strong Megatron that he doesn't mind bringing. He's got Cuddy Smoke. If you notice a trend, a lot of us do use Cutthroat, because he didn't even bring Combiner, and this is base 5. This is no messing around. Like I said, right here on these choke points. Doing the exact same thing I did. Right in there. You got to throw it down where you think they're going to be. It's calculated. You know, you'll just throw it willy-nilly, you know. You got to be calculated with it. Alright, so they're all clumped here. Defensor's fighting. He's going to throw down some more smoke. This is pretty much a Cuddy walk. Or Cuddy smash. Well, it's a walk because he's got a healer. The Combiner goes down, activates shield on everything, which is really annoying. I really like his Swindle. Swindle's probably got Fireline on it. He's got Crater on Black Arachnia. Pretty standard, pretty awesome combination. And he's even got, I think, Crater on Cuddy. Anyways, this smoke really helps negate all this missile damage and everything else going on. This Black Arachnia's over there having a seizure trying to get through this wall. It's got Amalgamous on it. I'm sure he loves seeing that. Anyways, Black Arachnia breaks through. Lugnut goes down. No big deal. He's just going to go Black Arachnia for eternity here. Eventually get to the HQ. And just go ham. So most of the stuff's done. Cheetor comes out, but Black Arachnia is already there. And Cheetor just falls before he can do anything. And that's an awesome attack, DLB. Very good. Like to see the Swindle. I haven't seen a Swindle in a minute. But anyways, this is episode 1. I'll try to keep these around 20 minutes. I'll do these every Wednesday. We do this. And like I said, it's 4 rounds. So every month. And at the end, we'll divvy out some prizes and bragging rights. And, just be cool like that. But I highly recommend that you guys do this with your teams, Autobots, Decepticons, all of us. It's a fun way to, like, kind of boost morale and tighten up your scoring, because there's other things on the line now. Like, oh, we got to win these war games now. Like, oh, man. Anyways, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like. Please subscribe. Deploy on the subscribe button now if you haven't. Please. Thank you. I'm not going to ask you every time. Anyways, we're going to have some more stuff coming up. Hopefully, this weekend's event looks pretty fun. Hope y'all get a new 4-star. If you need that, do it for the 5-star. Hope you get it. And, yeah, this is Trios signing out. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Woo!